Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And Amber Heard has become the new Gamergate. We know this is something the media has been angling for the last couple of weeks now. I personally believe her PR guy.
Oh yeah, it's about a month, but yes.
Yeah, I think her new PR guy is behind this. Now this is the thing, you don't want to be the new Gamergate. But there are so many similarities here, and a lot of it comes down to the media being salty about YouTubers and salty about dissenting voices.
What's the common denominator? The media. When you have all this shit go down, Gamergate or anything else, other stuff, it's always the media. And if Hollywood can't figure this out, I don't know what to tell them. They're just, incurably stupid because the media is behind most of the shit.
I think in this particular case, this is an armchair opinion. Again, we don't cover the Amber Heard, Johnny Depp drama blow by blow, but I do believe that Amber Heard's PR team is behind a lot of this. I think Amber Heard has a lot of friends in the media, which we'll talk about, which are trying to stir shit up, and it has become a war against certain YouTubers who have been following this situation for a couple of years, including that umbrella guy. And we're gonna mostly him, and we're gonna talk about that. Notice they don't go after Nick Rekieta as hard because he is a lawyer. But if you have something to lose, and they think you have something to lose, they'll come after you.
If they thought that he was making as much money as they claim he does, wouldn't he have the money to kick their ass?
Yeah, that's a very good point. It's like, why would you, if you think somebody's making millions of dollars on YouTube, why would you go after them because they can afford good lawyers?
And here's the thing, they're like vilifying Amber Heard. She lost. The jury found that she actually defamed Johnny Depp. I'm sorry if you don't like the verdict. Meanwhile, if it would have been the other way around, it would have been completely okay to dunk on Johnny Depp. And I'm tired of this. You couldn't, vilifying because female victims. No, you could just say defend victims. I'm tired of hearing, because it's a woman. Well, you know what? There's a lot of women out there that are pieces of shit that victimize other people all the time.
Yeah, so let's talk about this because Johnny Depp has overwhelmingly had a lot of support from women in Hollywood, even
women in general, victims in general.
Yeah, this was not just YouTubers skewing the narrative. The trial was televised. Everybody watched it. It's like the most watched celebrity trial since O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, and you know what gets me is if they keep trying to say, well, the jury was swayed. Well, one, it wasn't a sequestered jury, true. But it would have been completely fine with them if they were swayed by the media articles. If they they were the only point of access to everyone else, so you had to get your opinion from them. Because as they'll tell you what the news is. They are the news. And that's the problem. These salty bitches, they're pissed because people could make up their own damn mind and didn't have to go through their gate, through their censored story to get the opinion they wanted them to have.
Yeah, the turd gate. They didn't
have to go to the turd gate so that the media could tell you what to think.
Yes, and we called this a couple of weeks ago. We were actually like,
this a while, for years actually.
What do we call it? Well, the Johnny Depp situation, because we already saw the narrative changing, and we're like, do we call it Johnny Gate, Depp Gate, Turd Gate? What do we call it? Amber Gate? I don't know.
Turd Gate's pretty fun.
Turd Gate's pretty fun. So it's another gate because again, it's always the common denominator is always the media and journalists who are salty that people aren't listening to them anymore.
And then when the media does turn people against somebody, they use it to throw against people later on, like the Ahmed Best situation with Star Wars. That was the media who started that and perpetuated it. And now they're like, poor Ahmed Best. All the fans hated him, and we don't understand why they thought that. No,
back in the late 90s when The Phantom Menace came out, there were message boards and that was it. Social media wasn't a thing. It was the media. Oh my God, Jar Jar Binks is a racist caricature. Look at how racist Ahmed Best must be. The black man must be. Because,
right, and then now they try to vilify fans using what they did. And I'm getting tired of it. But the world's starting to see through their shit, which is why they're panicking.
Yeah, and they're tuning out and they're tuning in to YouTube. We're going to talk about this because this is the start of a much bigger thing, which you can attach a gate to it. But again, in every
Gaslight Gate,
in every situation, it's always the media trying to shut down dissenting, contrary opinions. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 271,000 subs. Thank you for the support. Almost to 272.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Make sure you're still subscribed.
Make sure you're still subscribed. Yeah. So, we've talked about this at length. Journalists in particular are very angry about YouTubers, and they always bring up the money. They always bring up the money. So
But they never show you how much money they made.
no, so this is the thing, because YouTubers have been approached by journalists at like NBC and Insider and all these other publications. How much money did you make off the Johnny Depp Amber Heard stuff? My reaction, now we don't cover Johnny Depp Amber Heard, blow by blow.
It's mostly this kind of shit.
This kind of shit, the media acting up about it because they can't stand it. If somebody came to me and asked me for financials like that, I would say, I want to see your W-2s.
I'd be like, what publication are you from? Okay, great. How much did your publication make running stories on Amber Heard? I saw NBC ran 3 specials. How much did you pay her for that? And how much did you make off advertising for that? You when you're going to go out there and call other people for how much they made on the tragedy of Amber Heard, you better fucking show the receipts of how much money you make, because I guarantee you it was a lot more money. I mean, not those personal journalists, because they're whining about having to get, a new mouthpiece for the dentist and they don't have insurance to cover it. Well, join the club. Most people can't. But you're like, not them individually, but the people they work for, how much money did they make? Yeah, how much money did NBC News make on the website last month, the ad revenue? I want to see receipts. If you're going to come to me and ask me personally, again, this is me, I can't speak for anyone else, but if you're going to ask me how much we make, you're going to have to show me how much you make. You show me yours and I'll show you mine. That's how this show works. Me how much and give me a copy of it so we can put it on a video. Yeah. To show them how much money you made on, the coverage you did. Because if they're whining about YouTubers making $50,000 to $100,000, whatever it is that they made, or they speculate that they made, and your publication made like $10 million, I don't want to hear it. Right. I don't want to hear it. Because this is about losing control and them being pissed about it. At the end of the day, that's what this is about. And so the situation with that umbrella guy in particular is very curious, because he has gone after individual journalists. That's why this is about ending monetization. This is about taking him down personally. Because if you look at the numbers, that umbrella guy did not make nearly as much money as other YouTubers, other streamers. Or even these news networks. Or even the news networks. But he whacked the beehive because he went after, was it Eve Barlow? Is that who it is? I don't know. She's a nut job. And then he got name checked in the trial, which is what I think set it off the most. Yeah. So that actually blew up his channel. And now they're all coming. Now they're trying to blow up his channel. They're trying to blow up his channel. They're doxing him. They're going after, he still has a day job. They're going after his day job. He's been dealing with this for years, and he got a lot of this too, I believe, from the Vic people, which curiously enough, again, just casually browsing Twitter, I can see that some of the Vic people are conspiring with some of the Amber Heard people to get him kicked off of YouTube. And never mind that there are other streamers out there that have made considerably more money. It is a personal vendetta. And also remember, at the end of the day, the jury found her liable in a defamation suit, which is extremely hard to prove. Yes. And they didn't deliberate very long. No, it was quick. I was like, wait. And they found her liable. So according to the jury, she did defame Johnny Depp. I'm sorry if you don't like to hear that, but this whole idea that the jury saw all the evidence, which many people saw the evidence, and anybody looking at that evidence is going to be like, huh. Yeah. It has nothing to do with YouTubers covering it. There were a lot of law channels covering it. Yes. No one's going after them. There were mainstream media outlets covering it. Oh yeah, but that's okay, because they pay for these writers. And they're broadcasting it live. They're getting super chats. They're getting, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely, there's a personal vendetta because he has gone after some journalists. In my opinion, again, we don't follow the situation super close, but when you've got multiple media outlets and you go out and you do a search for that umbrella guy, and there are all these outlets being like, oh my God, did you hear how much he made? Did you hear how much Rekieta Law made? Did you hear how much? And then there's a petition out there to basically get his channel pulled down. There definitely are people gunning for him. Now, if it happens to him, it's going to open the floodgates for people who don't like YouTubers to take down any YouTube channel. But why? But then, so it's they're talking about targeted harassment as they targetedly harass somebody. Yeah. Like they're on change.org trying to target that umbrella guy because he covered the trial and they didn't get the outcome they wanted. Yes. And, take it up with the jury. They're mad about but they're mad about targeted harassment as they do targeted harassment. Yeah, so this is basically all of the enemies that that umbrella guy has made over the last couple of years, all
getting together and deciding that they're going to try to deplatform him. Unless he's actually violated Google's terms of service. I mean, they're going to look at this and even be like, 1,500 signatures, that's it?
Well, they're saying that way they can get picked up by the local news. No, I'm sure it's going to be picked up by the news because half the people signing this are probably journos who are pissed because they don't think it's fair someone else made money, or people that, Amber Heard friends or whatever, people that she's hiring to sign. They probably half of them aren't even real signatures. Wouldn't surprise me.
In that regard, Kotaku says that this is like Gamergate. In that regard, I absolutely agree. This is like Gamergate in the fact that there are journalists trying to silence voices and trying to discredit people that call them out for their behavior.
They do shitty things. They get called out. They try to gaslight the public. They get called out. And then everybody else is the bad guy.
So I do know for a fact there are some deep, dark corners of the internet where journos hang out, where you can dox people anonymously.
The hemorrhoid on the stinky asshole of the internet is where you find a lot of these people.
Yeah, and they are, I've been told, multiple occasions that a lot of those threads, those doxing threads, because it is anonymous, are started and maintained by journalists looking to keep tabs on their perceived enemies.
That's because they're cowards.
They also know they would lose their jobs if it came out that they were hanging out on certain dark corners of the internet trying to dox people.
But what if somebody took it upon themselves to go find these threads, find who started it, find these people and out them? What would happen then?
Well, I guess it's all fair game because
they can go out.
They set the rules, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying dox people.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying call their employer.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so this is where it gets interesting because they're going after that umbrella guy. They're going after his job. He has a day job. They've gone after his family before. I guess he had people show up and like smash his mailbox or something.
I don't know. I thought that was a while ago.
That was a while ago. But again, we have a lot of the same people. So again, I want to compare and contrast here because I put this out the other day and I'm like, this is a personal vendetta. This has nothing to do with the money. They're trying to use the money as an inroad to be like, it's not fair they made money because
they're just trying to discredit YouTubers.
Yes.
But they don't show how much money they made.
No. Asmongold, and I'm not trying to drag him into it. He is one of the top Twitch streamers. He's got a massive YouTube channel. I like him. He seems like he's a pretty solid guy, and that's why he gets the views he gets and has the audience he gets. He made considerably more money, I guarantee you, than that umbrella guy or Ricada Law because he's got a massive, massive platform. If you search for him in the news, it's all video game related stuff. You're not hearing about, oh my God, why did he monetize Amber Heard hate? And I've seen some of his Amber Heard trial reaction videos get millions of views, clips on YouTube. So he's making pretty good money. But you go out to that umbrella guy and that's all you hear about is like, how dare he make that much money? And I actually broke it down here because if you look at, his channel, even compared to that umbrella guy, he got 90 million views. Wow. And this is his YouTube channel that's just like clips. That's not including his Twitch. And he's the number 2, I believe this month, the number 2 Twitch streamer and a lot of that.
Go you. That's awesome.
Estimated.
I don't know him, but hey, that's pretty impressive.
Estimated monthly earnings, $22,000 to $358,000 compared to Tug. No offense to either one, but one person potentially made a hell of a lot more money.
Yeah, but you're only hearing about the
one person
because they name checked it on the trial, and they it's easier to take down someone who thinks like not very big than it's going to be to take down one of the top Twitch streamers. Yeah,
that's exactly it. And I don't know personally. I don't know Asmongold's policy. I have no idea, or his politics. I have no idea where he's at. But,
I don't even know who he is, other than the fact that you mentioned him.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't even pay attention. I mean...
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't know what his politics are. So I couldn't tell you, if he's left or right or whatever.
Does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Everybody on the left and the right thought Amber Heard was a piece of shit. That's why the media is losing this one. Because the media, is trying to gaslight the public in general. They're picking on specific people.
Yes.
But they're trying to gaslight the public in general, telling them everything you saw was not what you saw.
Oh God! And
I saw PewDiePie.
PewDiePie is trending again. I got to click on this real quick.
Farted and they're mad about it.
Oh, okay. PewDiePie. I ruined an entire generation of teenage boys starter pack. Oh, for God's sake! See, this is what we're talking about.
I can tell you for a fact, my son would have never. He would maybe PewDiePie. He wouldn't have watched the other ones.
No, they always go after YouTubers. PewDiePie, the vitriol. PewDiePie, Ninja. You know,
They're just jealous.
They're angry. They can't stand it that an individual can make more money than their entire
no one's
blog.
stopping them. Like, they could go start a YouTube channel tomorrow.
Their personalities are stopping them from doing YouTube.
I know, but I'm saying they can do it tomorrow, and they have the same chances as everybody else. They probably have a better chance because they already have some people that follow them because they're journalists, and they could go do, but no one's going to watch them.
No. They've tried. I mean,
no one's listening to them in their writing either.
Well, it's like watching Nerdist or whatever, these blogs. I saw like the Mary Sue and the Nerdist, and again, this is not a personal attack. I'm not trying to attack people, but like they've tried to do the YouTube thing. They went and spent like tons of money on these elaborate sets and whatever, and they got like shit for views because it's very polished, Hollywood produced.
It's a polished turd.
It's a polished turd,
but it's still a turd.
But yeah, I mean, I want to tell you as a YouTuber, now we don't do a lot of live streams, but I'm going to put this out there. Everybody is trying to guesstimate how much YouTubers make based on Social Blade. You cannot do that because Social Blade is all over the damn place. The ad rates are all over the damn place. And I will tell you, they've got this shows how little they actually understand about YouTube. Most Amber Heard, Johnny Depp videos are not monetized.
Or they're limited, very limited. And if you're talking about super chats, you have to pay a percentage of that. So whatever you got in super chats is not what you're actually getting.
No. So I mean, this just shows how stupid these people actually are when it comes to understanding how YouTube works. They're basically petitioning Google to do something that they've already done. Again, I think they're trying to take the super chats away or whatever, but Google can't really do that because on the live stream, you don't know who's going to talk about what. You have no idea. And they're going to look at this like, well, now what's going to happen is we'll open the floodgates and everybody who talks about anybody else, even casually, is going to get struck. And we don't have the manpower to supervise every
But it's okay if they do.
It's okay if they do.
At the end of the day, they're just pissed, again, because normally it would be only them that got access. They would sanitize it the way they wanted it to be, present it to the public. They were going to put the fake tears on Amber Heard's face, and poor Amber Heard. Poor Amber Heard. And they didn't get to do that because everybody could watch it and form their own opinion. And they're fucking pissed because how dare people actually make educated opinion based on facts and not their spin.
So we're going to wrap this up. This is absolutely going to become another gate because it's going to be another way for failing journalists to try to take down YouTubers who they think ate their lunch. But the reality is you gave your lunch up years ago. You walked away from a lot of people. You pushed a lot of people away, and YouTubers basically found your audience.
Right, because people were tired of the spin.
Yeah. So we're going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.
Now he's just tasty, delicious, rotten flesh meat, which I can consume. Don't read into it too much.
Just like our museum, the cafe's open and Brewster is eager to serve. I don't think this was in the show. Run. Oh, you got splatted. Oh, she was begging and you kicked her in the face.
I don't care.
Hey guys, Squid King here, and today we're in a...
Not girl boss at all. She is not a material girl.
She is not. Oh, it's Christmas time here in your mom. Nobody wants to join your mom.
What?
Like I can't even cook kid cuisine right. I would last about 2 minutes with Gordon Ramsay.
What? Where is he?
He's hiding. He's hiding from you.
Better.
Oh my God, you got the axe.
Walker, does this look like Steven Universe? Let me punch him. Well, I'm just here for the wax. Right where you belong.
Get in the dirt.
Well, that was a combination of events I probably shouldn't have put together. Anyways, let's open this bottle too.
Chica Pinata. Is that official?
Oh, no.
There's a bootleg.
Hello. I'm sorry.
Hey guys, it's Diamond Tool.
Let's make a farm.
Like and subscribe and buy my merch.
I mean, while you're here, you guys should like really like and subscribe and buy our merch, all of which we have.
That is true. You can't run them carrying trash. You can get away with one F-bomb per PG-13 movie.
I wish I'd known that sooner.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to wrap this effer up.
Yes.